attention to this. He said, I will be treated as holy by those who approach me, and before all people, I will be honored. So if your leader who is full of flesh continues to put themselves in the forefront, strange fire. He said, I will be presented as holy in front of all the people. That's what he said. So word of warning to the fivefold, those called by God, and then those who called themselves. This is the only time when I'm going to group y'all together. This is how we have ministries that seem to have intense worship and singing, but none of the songs worship God or mention Jesus. Oh, I know it's going to be silent. It's going to go all the way through the region. It's hitting New York. Oh, it's hitting some stuff. I don't care. You know, some of that music that we listen to, and it, you know, seems to calm our soul. But it doesn't say not a word about Jesus. They talk about him. Who is him? Okay. I gave that one to you for free. But it's the truth. Some of them are very popular and make millions and millions of dollars. They're cults. That's not on my paper, but they are. They have found and carved a niche. People want some feel-good, you know, music. They kind of want to feel good, but guess what? When you come out of that atmosphere, you don't have anything. You haven't worshiped the Father. You've been in the atmosphere floating around and just waving with people. Who are you waving to? You just worshiping. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go to YouTube. And they wave, and I know Mr. Perry, the music man, know what I'm talking about. They just waving. Not worshiping God. Be careful. Say strange fire. Okay. We sliding down, y'all. I'm sliding on down. Don't worry. Some have worshiped the Lord, bringing strange fire like Nadab and Abihu. People have come out with their own source of fire, their own source of power, their own purpose, their own agenda. Look at somebody and say strange fire. We have not worshiped sometimes without an agenda. We going, I'm going to worship God because I need so-and-so. I'm so glad y'all didn't pick up any rocks. It just went silent in here. Yeah. But what we have to do is push all the stuff that would be in our minds out. All the stuff that the devil says, you got this going on, you got that going on, you got this going on. In your worship, clear your mind. And worship God. That's it. That's it. Yes. Tell God, I don't care what it looked like. I say it all the time. Sometimes when I'm going through, I go, I don't care what it looked like. And I'm going to worship. We got to clear everything out and think about God and his goodness. Now we're going to change it a little. Look at somebody and say, no strange fire. No strange fire. Right. Did you notice, or do you notice that when folks are out of order, they often get another person to roll with them and co-sign their disobedience, co-sign their craziness? Yeah. Yeah. If you are in God's house moving in a direction opposite from the flow and vein of God, you are offering strange fire. I don't care if it's your spouse you rolling with, it's your mama, your long family line in your church. If you are interfering with the true worship of God, you are offering strange fire. When two opposing sources come into contact, like electricity, the outcome could be dangerous. You offering strange fire. God is the source of the fire, but you coming with something different. One thing we can't forget is that there will be repercussions from the Lord. We may not instantly fall dead, but leaders have lost their ministries, have been moved out of place. Death and destruction and disorder is visiting people's homes and your work life. If you are continually experiencing interference or troubles, have you questioned what you brought to the Lord when you came or come into his presence? As I close, that was fast, huh? I'm trying to tell you. Point one, those who offer strange fire are out of sync and out of order with God. They're going to be moved out. Revelations 3:15 and 16 says, I know your deeds. You're neither hot nor cold. I wish you were either one. And because you're lukewarm, I'm just paraphrasing quickly. I'm going to spew you out of my mouth.